You can always ask. We will stop and start again. So you can always ask. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I hope it goes really well.
Yeah.
So many lovely groups who all do wonderful work. I hope you all came by to see them. And this is the acknowledgement of Earth Day in Belchertown. We have a whole bunch of stuff going on. The Drug Takeback people are here from the Sheriff's Office, and Miss Kristen is here. And what's happening with your group?
Vote today, Belchertown Overcoming Adversity Together. We are having Drug Takeback Day with the Hampshire County Sheriff's Department. So you can take any of your medications, unused medications. It could be pet meds or adult meds, over the counter, prescription, whatever. And we take it and we bring them up here and we give it to the Sheriff's Department and they incinerate it. But this year we have Vape Takeback Day. And
Yay.
so it's the first year that Belchertown's doing that. And with Vape Takeback Day, you can bring any of your vapes up here. I know how to take them apart. I learned how to do that. And then you dispose of the battery, which is the lithium battery right here that does not go into your vape, into the trash. This goes to DPW, to Linda Duke, and she disposes of it properly. The vapes are very dangerous to the environment because of the lithium batteries.
Sure.
There's lots of chemicals in the vape, so we can take them apart, and then the Sheriff's Department will incinerate the rest of the vape.
Different elements, different pieces of
Yep.
the actual vape. Okay.
Like
You're here today, but on the days when you're not here, what do they do?
the vapes. With the vapes?
Yes.
There's no really safe place to dispose of them. People have to take them apart, and that's why we're implementing this today.
Okay.
Because there's actually no drop boxes for vapes anywhere. Places that sell vapes don't take them back for disposable.
Oh, gosh.
So they're really bad. People just throw them out in the trash because they don't know what else to do with it. But the lithium battery alone is like so dangerous for the environment.
So are those things that could come to hazardous waste day at the DPW when they annually do this?
They'd have to take apart the vape into 3 parts, and
So you're going to have to get into that too, Kristen.
Right, and so the 3 parts of the vape, I can show you. Hold on. This is a 3-part of the vape, just most of it. Okay, so you got the lithium battery here. This goes to DPW to get disposed of. The plastic, if you wash it out, if people want to recycle them themselves, they can wash these out because there's chemicals on it. Make sure you wear rubber gloves and you don't get the vape juice because it's very highly concentrated. You want to wear rubber gloves, even a mask if you're indoors, so you don't bring the fumes in. But you can recycle the plastic pieces. This part here is the vape juice. As you can see, it's pretty saturated. This part here can go to household hazardous waste.
Okay.
So this is
Those are the 3
pieces,
parts
yep.
of a vape system.
Yep.
Okay, all right. Well, try to remember that, guys. You don't want to throw them in your trash at home. You're going to have to hang on to them till Household Hazardous Waste Day, or talk to the DPW.
Right.
All right, we have another piece of information for you that we were unaware of, and Kristen's going to explain it.
So this is the Deuteria drug deactivation system and safe disposable for medications. So you can take this and you can open it and you can put your medications in there and close it, and it will dispose of your medications, and you can throw it in your trash.
Do you have to wait? Once you put it in there, do you need to wait a day or wait an hour?
You do have, they have the simple
instructions
things.
on the back.
Place medication in pouch. You'll fill halfway with water and wait 30 seconds. And then you'll seal, shake, and dispose in the trash. 3 easy steps.
This is new information to us. How long has this been around?
Deuteria's been around for quite a while, but
This is good to know. Is there a place where they can get this, Chris?
we are at tons of events all year long. We will be at the farmers markets every other weekend this summer. People can pick these up if they want to at the farmers market. We also have our great
That's the Umbrella
this is
Wellness?
Our Umbrella Wellness,
Whoop, there we
which
go.
you can also get Deuteria packs. You can get Narcan there. You can get Narcan training there. And this is on May 17th from 12 to 4 p.m.
At the Chestnut Hill Community School.
Yes,
right?
and as of today, we have 70 organizations tabling.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
well, it's something to look forward to. May 17th, the Umbrella of Wellness. And for today, you need to get down here. You should have gotten down here between, I think it's 10 and 2 to drop off your drugs. And they do this annually as well. We're talking to Matthew Garvalensi now, who is the captain
Yes.
at the Hampshire County Sheriff's Office, and you are the organization which actually does this Drug Takeback Day annually. Am I correct?
Yeah, so we're part of the monthly one also for the DA's office. So all the local PDs, most of them have the drug boxes inside the lobby.
Right, yes.
So we're also partnered with that. So every 1 month will be Franklin County and 1 month will be Hampshire. So every other month it alternates, but we also go around picking up all the
I was just going to say,
Yep.
you get to pick it up, everything you
gets
take down to the
Yep,
Belchertown
and
Police
that
Department.
to get incinerated also, yes.
To get incinerated also. So if you have drugs hanging around, and most of us do,
Yes.
if you get something is prescribed and it isn't working for you, then you can bring it now to the police department. They do have a box in the lobby, and you can dispose of it there, and then the sheriff's department will pick it up and take it away and burn it.
Yeah, it's the safest way, obviously. So instead of doing the national, which is only twice a year, you can go down to pretty much like Belchertown anytime and just put it in there to dispose of it. So you don't have to wait just for this stuff, just
Right.
for these ones. Yeah.
The tent
I know.
has a mind of its own. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you get a bunch of people today, although the weather's not really in your favor.
Yep. But thank you.
Okay, all right. Help.
Uh-oh.
Well, because it's very sturdy. I'm sorry, I have more. Where am I going?
I don't know.
I'm holding glass.
You're holding glass.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's falling apart.
Yep, I got you. Don't worry. We got you.
Okay, let's see which shows the PAC 507.
Yes,
So
so we're raising money for our PAC. So we use this money for all our fun adventures. It's to support the kids. So we take them cool places. It's used for their advancement. So they all earn little
their
badges and their belt loops and all of that. So that's what all this money goes to. It stays here in the community with this PAC.
Okay, that's terrific. We like it staying in the community. What's your name?
Christopher.
Christopher. What is your name?
My name is Jess.
Jess. What is your name?
Ryan.
Ryan. And what is your name?
I'm Jeff.
Jeff. Okay, Jess and Jeff practically rhyme. Hold on, honey.
yes,
What's
of
your
course.
name?
I'm Zachary.
Zachary. Hi. Well, I hope you have a really successful day. I forgot. Oh, I did forget. What is your name?
My name is Nicholas.
Nicholas. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've forgotten all the names by now. Thank you all. Oh no. Well, you do this.
Yeah, we
you do
have
this
one-
periodically, right?
Yes, so we did one earlier in the month. We have another one coming in June and another one in July. So it's all on our Facebook page. So we post it on our Facebook page to let the community know. It's usually in the Sentinel as well.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. The Sentinel and the Facebook page. That's where you have to go to know.
Evidently.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Hey.
Miss Louise, darling.
there.
Hi, Martha. Okay, we're
Louise.
talking to Louise and Martha. Louise is pretty much, for her sins and not necessarily voluntarily, in charge of the Lake Wallace Sensory Trail
That's
and
right.
its maintenance.
I am the main enthusiast,
That's right. She's the
Um,
chief boss enthusiast.
chief boss enthusiast of the Friends of Lake Wallace. And we just want to invite everybody who loves the Lake Wallace Sensory Trail, like Martha,
And there are many.
there are many, to just become a friend. That's it,
Okay.
with no strings attached. Or if you want to attach some strings, you can contact me at Friends of Lake Wallace at gmail.com. And it's also on the sign.
Okay,
down
we'll
here.
get a shot. at
We'll
it.
get the shot.
We
of
will
the
get a
sign.
shot.
Friends of Lake Wallace at gmail.com. And just let me know what you would like to do. For instance, Peg and Lou adopted a section of the trail and have been doing light maintenance on it, just enough to keep out
Keep
of
it
the.
from growing wild so
Growing
that there's
wild,
no
or
trail anymore.
That's right, or those rose canes that,
Yeah,
that
those,
come
yeah.
across the trail and try to take your hat off the top of your
Yes,
head while you're
yes.
walking by. Yeah, so basically anybody of any ability can come and enjoy the trail, of course. And if you want to help out in some way, there are an enormous diversity of ways that you can do so.
Well, speaking of off the top of your head, do you
Sure.
remember offhand the dates? You have several little get-togethers coming up. Do you remember those dates?
Gosh, Peg, you're always asking me the tough
I know
questions.
I ask hard
I know.
questions. You poor
douche.
thing.
Yeah, you know, such a journalist. The next date that we have coming up is actually this Friday, right after school on May
2nd.
May 2nd. Thank you for that. is another critter sampling event. So we're hoping to catch some of the kids as they're leaving school.
She makes you look at bugs. This is just a warning. Oh, and the tent, again, the tent with a mind of its own.
Lou is my anchor. And immediately afterward, we're going to be doing a community event that is making, it's a STEAM event, making fairy houses, making benches for fairies to inspire the artist who is going to be building a stone sculpture bench on the Lake Wallace Sensory Trail.
Oh, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
In phase 1 or in phase 2? Where is it going to be?
Phase 1. Okay. Right near the first fork that you get to from the parking area. If you go to the right towards the observation deck, that's that first bump out is where the bench is going to be, and that'll probably be installed in the fall. So Friday, 3:30 to 4:30 for critter sampling. Yes, you look at bugs, but they are the bugs that eat mosquitoes. Yay! And then 4:30 to 5:30, the community event for building the bench. And we need people's creativity.
Okay, are you? This is Friday, May 2nd.
Friday, May
3:30 to 4:30 for the bench. 2:30 to 3:30 for the picking up the bugs thing.
That's right. And then on Saturday, May 3rd, which we're hoping is not as rainy as it is now, but that's okay. It's a pre-rinse before you get back home and take a shower. So Saturday morning, May 3rd, from 10 to 11:30, there'll be a clip-in chat, which is just like, let's talk about the trail. And if you want to come by and help define the edges of the trail, using a clipper, or just, be a sidewalk supervisor and let us know what we missed so we can go back down and clip it again. That's from 10 to 11:30 next Saturday. And then I'm helping out with the Viewfinder, the Platte Memorial Library's photography contest workshop in the afternoon on May 3rd. I don't have the time for that. And then at 6 o'clock, I'll be swinging, when we wrap up at the garden, I'll be swinging over to Arc Point, to the parking lot. Anybody who likes walking their pets or walking with their pets at Lake Wallace is invited to have a conversation about starting a Pets Around Lake Wallace. It's PALW, which you could pronounce paw.
You can if you want to.
Pets at Lake Wallace. Okay, paw. And just to talk about getting another separate just community group of people who enjoy Lake Wallace and who are interested in elevating the culture of especially dog walking around the trails. So that's 6 o'clock at the Arc Point parking lot.
Arc Point is being very active these days too. Okay, Louise, so if a person wanted to become a friend of Lake Wallace, it was all lowercase, no
I found that it goes in uppercase too.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. Friends of Lake Wallace,
at
gmail.com.
And so it is awkwardly posted on my sign down there.
And we'll take a picture of that.
That sounds great.
Good morning.
Hi, there you are.
All right. Okay, hello. This is yet another tent on Earth Day, the Earth Day observation in Belchertown. This is our Energy and Sustainability Committee, and we are talking to
Kathy Bernardin.
Kathy.
John Picara.
John.
Joanne Collins.
Okay, Joanne and John are members of the committee. Are you also?
Yes.
All right, so these are all committee members of the Energy and Sustainability Committee. And they are, John, will you kind of give a précis of what the committee's charge is?
Well, basically, we try to bring anything with energy and sustainability ideas to town, some projects. We did the Belchertown Community Energy Choice, the municipal aggregation program. We got an EV charger put in on uptown here. We do a lot of education and outreach, like today, that kind of thing. So.
Okay, I'm sorry, the charger is in?
No, it's going to be coming.
Do we know when?
It's
been a while coming.
Soon.
Same thing your parents told you. Soon. It will happen soon. Okay, so in the meantime, the committee's work just is constantly ongoing, right?
Yes.
What is your next event? Will you be at the Umbrella of Wellness?
We just found out about that. We got to talk about it and see if we can staff that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we hope we'll see you there.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you all. Hi. Okay, we're in. This is, I don't know, our 5th tent, I think.
Oh, nice.
And what is Banana Compost? What is this group?
So yes, we are a curbside compost service. We do the schools in Belchertown. We do households, just residentials, and in different towns as well. We do a lot of businesses, restaurants, and cafes. And we pick up food scraps, turn it into soil at Red Fire Farm.
Okay,
So
thank
it's
you.
a
Because
nice
I wasn't
cycle.
sure what you were doing all this stuff, but I didn't know what you were doing. So you're picking
Yeah.
up food scraps.
Yes, so picking up mainly food scraps, but anything organic could be like soiled cardboard,
Okay.
and mix it with leaves, mulch, like wood chips. Turn it a little bit to get air in it, and it breaks down into a nice soil. There's a little bit right there in that bucket,
Okay, we're
and
gonna
it's
look
a
at that.
really good amendment for gardens to
Okay.
grow healthier food. So it's like a big circle of life instead of just putting it in a landfill where it just breaks down slowly and causes a lot of methane and carbon, greenhouse gases. It'll break down, be used again as something good. to
So you
grow
take
food.
it to Red Fire Farm?
Yes.
And
yeah.
are they able to use it themselves on their fields and
Yes,
the like?
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
And the people who give it just call you at.
We'll
we'll
they
get
go
a
on our
picture.
website, Banana Compost, and
I'm sorry, I'm old. I think it's
It's
on the
okay.
telephone.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
go
all
on the website.
Yep, Banana Compost, and that is where you will find all the information. And
Okay.
basically, we go to the houses. They get a bucket if it's just for a house, and they fill it up. We'll come by, pick up the bucket, empty it into our truck, clean it out, and then give you a nice clean bucket to either get next
To
week.
begin again.
Yeah, to begin again.
And you do
Yeah.
a weekly pickup at
Weekly
homes?
or every other week.
All right,
Yeah.
so you want to go to Banana Compost online, and if you want to do this, I guess call and set up a schedule.
Yeah,
Okay.
Call or email, and we'll set you up. Yeah, you get a nice free month.
I'm so
and,
sorry. I keep saying call. You need to do this
You
all
could. No,
electronically.
we have phone numbers on there,
Okay,
but it's just
okay,
not
sure.
right here at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah. So you could give us a call, and we'll help you out any
So
way we
it's a
can.
good way to get rid of those food scraps. Let me just ask you while we're talking about food scraps, no meat?
Oh, we take meat. So
Okay.
the compost piles are very large, and if
Okay.
they're at least a cubic yard in size, the pile will heat up to about at least 130 degrees. That's minimum to kill any pathogens from meat and
Okay, I
weed
see.
seeds. So ours get up to about 140 to 150, not above 160, because that's when all the microbes actually start to die off. So you want
don't
these.
want that, yeah.
Yeah, we want these. They call them thermophilic microbes that really thrive in hot
Certain amount of
environments.
heat, just not too much.
Just not too much, and that kills anything that's bad and breaks everything down really fast to have a good soil for you. So there's no
Right, there you
weeds or
go.
anything.
It breaks down, and when it's all broken down, I don't know if we can get into this bucket, it looks like dirt. So this is the end result of the composting and the mixing, and it started out as apparently bananas.
It could have been. Could have been bananas, could have been fish, could have been leaves, or it is mostly.
It's got all kinds of stuff in it, so
Yeah,
and it's beautiful. The color is lovely, so that looks like really good earth.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, all right. So
Thank you very
banana
much.
composting. Don't forget that. I don't think anyone could. Now we're visiting the Belchertown. Oh, sorry. Now we are visiting the Belchertown Conservation Department. Sarah's here. Danny's still here, and today people are doing what?
Today we are doing our townwide trash cleanup in honor of Earth Day and Arbor Day. We're encouraging folks to come out, get trash bags and other cleanup supplies, and kind of wander off in town and pick up any roadside trash you might find. Trash bags can be brought back here to the common and for disposal in the dumpster. That will be here until probably Monday morning. And then we're just giving out free resources on our conservation areas and our Wetlands Protection Act permitting processes. And we're giving out free tree seedlings courtesy of DPW to all of our volunteers.
Very nice. And apples, apparently.
Yes, always have to have food.
Always have to have food.
Conservation and food go hand in hand.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is Sarah, Sarah Fortune is the director of what is your title?
I'm the conservation administrator.
Conservation Administrator. There you go. This is Danny. This is
Stephanie, Stormwater.
Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. And over here is Linda LeDuc. who is the head of our Department of Public Works. So we're going to go over and have a short talk with her as well.
Okay.
Well, geez, it's 2 times in 1 week.
I know it's overkill, isn't it? Linda's exhausted from talking to us. Okay, so today is a rainy day. So are you getting a low turnout, or is it not stopping people?
People are really still pushing through it.
It's not terrible. It isn't pouring.
It's not
You
pouring.
could do it.
We're acknowledging that because last year's weather was not great either, that we may be in a little annual pattern
cycle.
of this rain day.
That's okay.
But,
So
yeah.
you are providing bags today. Today is not a great day. So if people come to you and want to go clean up their neighborhoods or areas in town, can they do this, or are they on their own and then just bring it to the transfer station?
So the green bags are for today, and the dumpster's here till Monday morning.
Yep.
So if people want to pick up trash tomorrow through Monday, otherwise we do not overlap into the transfer station. It's the logistics
Too confusing?
of
All right. Okay, that makes sense.
But people picking up trash on the sides of the road is really, we're really grateful for it. It's
We have neighbors who
it's
do
terrible.
that. I hope you all do that, and especially if you think your neighborhood's become a place where people throw their trash out, take a town trash bag and go pick it up and then bring it to the transfer station.
Yeah.
It's what some of our neighbors do. It's what we do. We carry it. We always have a trash bag with us from almost any place we go. So I'm sorry that you're going to see this after the fact, but this is done annually.
Yep.
And so you can be looking for it next year if you missed it this year.
It will always be on a rainy Saturday?
Yes, it will always be on a rainy Saturday. We think that's the rule right now. You can't have it if it's not raining. But just for your own sakes, pick up town trash bags and clean up your neighborhood. And I hope that a lot of you came down today and took advantage of this.
Great day.
So this is our final tent for the day, and this tent is sponsored by and inhabited by, apparently, the Tri-Lakes Association, which most of you will know about. We have 3 lakes in Belchertown. They're down around the Federal Street area, and Metacomet Street and Federal Street. And this is the group. You are the fundraising group for the health of the lakes.
Correct. So we're the fundraising arm. We supplement what the town provides to keep the lakes clean.
And may I have your name?
My name's Lisa Byrne.
Lisa, are you on the Tri-Lakes
I'm on the
board?
board of directors for the Tri-Lakes as a secretary.
Okay, and are we seeking new members?
We're always seeking new members.
Okay, talk about that a little bit so people know what to do.
Sure. So we have membership that we have people sign up for, like those 2 ladies just did. And the members are what we use to help raise funds and do all of the work and volunteer at events. We have all kinds of fundraising events throughout the year to kind of raise $10,000 is what we're looking to raise each year to help supplement what the town does to keep the lakes clean.
Okay, so if you haven't seen the lakes, it's a pretty easy trip, and I think you can certainly see Lake Arcadia from Town Beach. Lake Holland's a little tougher because it's really behind a bunch of houses and deep in the woods. But Metacomet is beautiful. There's a public input at Metacomet as well.
For boat.
For
there's
boating.
a boat ramp there.
There's a boat ramp there, and it's big and beautiful, right?
It's big and beautiful, and they have motorboats there. Arcadia has non-motored boats there, and there's a little put in there as well. And I think they're going to actually be updating it. They're going to be redoing where the entry is for those boats.
Okay.
And it's going to be great. They're going to take the fencing down for the parking area. They're doing a lot of things to improve the area as well.
It's easy to drive around Belchertown and see how beautiful it is, but the work behind all of that is basically all here today. So I hope that you attended, and if you didn't, I hope you remember that it will happen again next year. The Tri-Lakes Association shows up at the fair generally.
Absolutely.
So there are other opportunities you'll have to get to know these groups and join them. Do you have a website they should go to if they wanted to join now?
We have a Facebook page for the Tri-Lakes, and also Tri-Lakes is going to be at all the Food Truck Fridays. They're going to be at all of the different events that happen on the common.
Okay. So you have many opportunities to get to know them and to get to know the lakes and to support that as part of Belchertown's rural character, which we're all trying to support and save. You can always ask. We will stop and start again. So you can always ask. Thank you so much. I hope it goes really well. So many lovely groups who all do wonderful work. I hope you all came by to see them.